Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zen Tangle Teacher. And today's lesson is Betwined. I know it sounds like Betweed, but Betwined by Peggy Scargell. And it's a great tangle. It's a little bit more difficult, so you're going to have to pay attention, but I think you're really going to like it. I've done it on a couple of different types of tiles. Some I've colored in on just a plain white tile, a cream colored. This one I'm going to demonstrate on a black with a white jelly roll. So we're going to start out by I'm just going to draw a square on my black tile with my jelly roll. And then we're going to divide that in half because I'm a little bit anal. I like to make sure that my squares are more even. So I start by dividing the center first. Then we're going to go again and I'm going to divide the center and then divide each one of these. So I have it gridded off in a grid. Now we're going to come from the corner and we're going to put a diagonal line all the way through. And I'm not so much of a grid tangle person, but I really like this one. When I work with gel pens, I rotate so this has a little time to dry and I'm not putting my hand over the top of it. So now I have my lines all gridded out. Now we're going to put, our next line is a little curved line. So we're going to focus on each one of these squares and it's going to be just a little bit of a curve. And I'm going to come in a little bit on this so you can see it a little better. Move these out of the way. So focus on each one of these squares and just put that shape. You want it to come fairly close to that center line, but it doesn't quite touch. And working with the gel, I start in the center and work my way out so that that gel pen has a chance to dry. And then I'm going to rotate it so I can do the other side, only because I don't want to put my hand over the top of that gel ink until it dries. I may be running out of ink on that in that gel pen. And now we have all those diagonal little semi-curved lines. We're going to turn it and draw a diagonal line using the hollyball method. So we're going to go under. So I'm starting in the center and my line, when it reaches those diagonal lines, I stop and we go under. So I don't want to go over the top of the two kind of curved lines. I want it to go under. And again, I'm going to rotate my tile so I don't put my hand over the top of what I'm drawing. And come to here. And now I have all my diagonal lines going the other direction. Now we're going to go and we're going to make that same curved line that we did the first time, but we're going to hollyball underneath the one above. And I'm going to start at the top here and make it the curved line, and it's going to meet that curve line that I did below. So a little curve, and it's going to meet up with that one. When I do this one, I'm going to start at this curve, come down, and meet on that one. And I like to do both sides of that square at the same time so that I don't miss anything. And I'm coming right down the center. Now I'm going to come over to this square, and I'm going to go from that point, stop, hollyball under, and meet up. You can see how we're getting that woven. It's kind of intertwined in. Peggy did a beautiful job with this tangle. Just want to remember that you start at that point and come down. Oh, I thought I forgot one. Doing that last one is a little tricky. Now I'm going to rotate because I don't want to put my hand on the ink, and I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Can you see that pattern just pop right out? I forgot one on that. There we go. When you forget one, you'll get to where you can learn, where you can see it. And there we have, oh, there's one right there I missed. And it should be intertwined within the whole thing. Is that not just gorgeous? Now I'm going to take, and I prefer to use a colored pencil rather than the chalk. It doesn't smear. So I'm going to take my white colored pencil, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of shading. Where they go under. So any place that it's gone under, it's going to get a little bit of white pencil. I'm using a Prisma color white, and they don't smear. But sometimes I like the chalk, but I carry both of those in my store, so you can choose whether you want a white or use the colored pencil, a white charcoal. But there we have a gorgeous tangle. I just love it. Scan out. So you can again look. Here it is on a vanilla color, on a white. Here I did it in the center with a little footlights going in on it. Here I colored it in black. Just a great tangle. I think you enjoy Betwined. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and tick that little bell so you get notices. Share this video with your friends and enjoy tangling every single day. Thanks for watching.